My stepdaughter is a pathological liar. I am giving up on her. So my stepdaughter is about to be 13. She has primarily lived with us since she has been 5. Over the years I have loved her and treated her like she was my daughter. Even after having kids of my own, I never treated her differently. Over the last year she has started becoming a habitual liar. She lies about stupid stuff and big stuff. Examples of things she's lied about: feeding the dog, who she's talking to, where she's met people at, if she did her chores, crushes at school. She's even made completely made-up situations like being kissed, asked out, getting in fights. All things we have caught her lying about, and she will continue to lie to us until the proof is in her face. The biggest thing is, earlier in December she took my little one downstairs and offered to watch him and my 2 younger one while I slept a little in the morning. I work night, and my husband was at work. She asked what time I was getting up and I told her 9 a.m., which was in like 30 minutes. I wake up and she was gone. Her and the dog were gone. My 6-month-old was in his bouncer crying, and my daughter 6 got my dish soap and smeared it all over the bathroom and then locked herself in there when she heard me coming. My son 4 said she took the dog for a walk. She has no cell phone. I got the situation at home taken care of and she still wasn't home. I realized it's been an hour and I go out and start looking for her. We live in a small town. I searched for 3 hours. My husband finally leaves work in a panic and we search and called the police. A search and rescue dog finally found her. It took us 6 hours to finally find her. She to this day won't tell us where she was at. Fast forward to today. She said her stomach has been hurting for 2 days. She's thrown up once and had diarrhea, none of which happened while my husband and I were around. I just got over a cold, sinus infection, stomach bug and kidney infection. So I feel bad and take her to the pediatric quick care. On the way there I tell her if she is faking just to tell me so I don't waste time and gas to drive her. It's my last day before I have to go back to work and I need to get some things done. She tells me no, she really is in pain. Tells the doctor the same, but in the waiting she is laughing and talking normal. That doc suggests us to go to the ER because of how much pain she is in. Now in the ER and ruled out appendicitis, and again laughing and talking just fine, and come to find out she has been exaggerating how much pain she has in. And I'm stuck waiting in this hospital for x-rays and test results. My husband can't switch me because he has no gas and we had to drive 30 minutes into town to come to this doctor. I am literally about to cry. I'm so mad. I told my husband he can deal with everything with her from now on. All discipline appointments, parent-teacher conferences and everything. He thinks I'm overwhelmed and going too far. I married him and she was part of the package. So, am I the a-hole for telling him this? Edit. I'd like to clarify some things. First, she is already scheduled for therapy. It took a minute to get her set up and we had to wait for the new year, but her appointment is set for next week. Secondly, I wouldn't be ignoring her or completely erasing her from my life. I just wanted my husband to deal with everything I've been dealing with. I work full-time and still do everything for the kids. He is currently not working because he lost his job when the missing for 6 hours thing happened. I was hoping if I passed the torch on appointments and parent conferences and discipline, etc., then he'd understand my frustration and help me. I also texted this to him and did not say it in front of her. I have always advocated for her. I got her into therapy. I got her a dog hoping she'd feel loved by something if for some reason she didn't feel loved by us. I got her help in school when she was struggling. None of these things would be done if I was not here supporting her in the ways I can. I'm frustrated because it's escalating and wasting time, money, jobs, etc. Regardless, I'd always love her. I'm not heartless or washing my hands clean. Thirdly, she doesn't really have anything we can take away. We can't afford sports or extracurricular activities. She doesn't have a phone or computer. The TV is about what we can take away, and we have. We even increased her chores list after the stunt with the dog. I've had countless conversations with her. One time. Dad is here and means well, but he doesn't take the time with any of the kids and isn't really emotionally available. And mom comes in and out, sees her on holidays and maybe once every 3 or 4 months. Not super present and is by her choice. She is the one that left her and willingly signed that my husband could have sole custody.